What does UK paddle tournaments look like? Well, this should be, watch your feet, should be quite a good one. We're at home game, if you want to say that. It's where yes mate, as I was saying before we got distracted, we are at Rocket Padel Bristol, which is where I work. Going to be coaching very soon. Grade 5. My record in tournaments so far has not been very good. I have only played 3. I think my current rank is 1,794. So we're trying to increase that today. We've got Toby. Yes, mate. Let's get inside, see what's going on. Rach, Damon, Seb, Toby, Harry. Why everyone who works here is here right now? We've got ages till our first game. Have we got to try and see it? Ross and Ben, because they are our possible opponents, because we've got to buy in the first round. We're going to try and watch the game of who we're going to be playing against. So let's go and sign in. Hello. Signing in. Sound. Is that all I got to do?
That's all you need to do, and I'll call his microphone. That's for the draw.
Oh, for the draw. Here he is.
Sign in.
Oh yeah, you got to sign in. The man, the myth, the legend, my partner. YouTube video, mate.
Oh,
right?
YouTube. What you call it?
Chris,
The
tall paddle guy.
I'm Beard Meets Paddle.
Beard meets paddle. Right, that's Chris. He's my partner today. Right, all the boys are out, so we're going to get some heat now. Matt, here he is. Hey, mate. Okay, hey, mate.
She like who is she? I said the main hoe. Killers on my line and they say 10 toes.
Here he is.
Let's go.
How'd you get on first game?
11-1.
11-1?
Yeah.
Nice.
I don't pay no rent cause I'm the landlord. I make selling dope look like a damn sport. Dusty was a bitch looking delightful.
The first seed's a good pair. Fraser and, I can't remember the geezer's name. But, yeah, we're playing the winner of these.
Oh, are you?
Yeah. So we'll see how we get on. What, you've actually put a new grip on your racket? Oh my God. Chris doesn't do new grips. This is the best bit of the day, by the way. Re-gripping your racket. Absolutely love it. Chris will go for a grip and he's literally got a hole in the grip. I'm like, Chris, change the grip, mate. That's that pro cricket background, mate. That is. Oh, Chris, mate. Get your hands on that. Oh. Now we're talking. Right, me and Chris are going to have a little knockabout, see if we can sneak on a court. Might get kicked off very quickly, but let's see how it goes. Chris has got a naughty kick smash. Naughty kick smash. Come on, that's a good way to start the day, mate. That's what we're talking about. This grip feels lovely, by the way. Done a good job of that today. That feels good in my hand. A little warm up, felt quite good actually. Anyway, I think the next time you'll see us is when we're either going on court or ready to go on court for our first game. So, let's go.
Tess. Sorry, but she knows she's gorgeous.
Right then, into game one of the day. Round two, but game one. We had a first round bye, and our mates Ben and Ross actually did win that first round. So we are taking on two people that, or at least I know very well. I play against them weekly, week in, week out on a Thursday night mix-about group that we've got. Ben being in the grey, Ross, the left-hander, in the red. Both very solid players, very steady players. Neither are too aggressive. Me and Chris were definitely the favourite pair going into this match, but it's one of those matches that you just have to stay on your game. You cannot let yourself get complacent, because it's one of those games that these boys will just put balls in the court, and if you try and go for too much, etc., and you, like I said, you get complacent, it's one of those games that you can easily lose. So we just had to stay on our game. I actually felt really good going into this match. The first set I felt really confident, didn't feel nervous at all. I felt quite nervous in other kind of tournaments that I've played, and didn't feel nervous in this one, or going into this one at least. And it was definitely a good first set. We won the first set 4-1, fast 4 format. Into the second set, Ben and Ross actually started playing a lot better. I think they realised that they had literally nothing to lose at this point, and they definitely upped their game. I think we were 2-2 in the second set at one point, and we did end up taking the second set 4-2, so we did beat them 4-1, 4-2. But me and Chris both hitting some nice shots, me with the nice volley to the pop-out combo, Chris with a lovely kick smash, that is his specialty. And this was actually the winning point. Just staying nice and solid at the net, which is where me and Chris are most effective, because we can both finish a point. And I, using my long reach, finished off that point, and we managed to put these boys away 4-1, 4-2. But a great game against a couple of good guys, so thoroughly enjoyed it.
Missed it all kicking off down the end.
What happened?
Champs tie break third set.
Yeah.
9-8.
Yeah.
And Luke hit a short lob, and the bloke cleaned, hit it
Over the net, and it was?
I didn't see.
Yeah.
And they had a full-on row. I had to get
Really?
the ref over, yeah.
Really? And what did they do? Play it again?
I don't know. The ref had to stand on the side of the court for the rest of the game.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only
That's
1
what
point.
you have to do, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Lucky.
That was all right. We made it hard for ourselves, didn't we? But
It's nervy. It's nervy.
what was that? 4-1, 4-2. Played all right though. To be fair, I don't feel like we played that. We didn't play bad. We just didn't play a little bit tense, a little bit tentative. But that's technically round 2 done, because we had a bye in round 1. Round 16 next, quarter-final, round of 16 next, same thing. Need to find out who we're playing. I'm going to go and have a look. Let's go and have a look. I actually felt quite good. I think I didn't feel as nervous as I thought I was going to be, but felt good. A couple of stupid points. I think me and Chris had a couple of points that were down the middle, were a bit miscommunicated. A couple of dodgy volleys because of it, but other than that we played all right, pretty solid. So let's see who we've got next. So we could be playing George Modler, shout out Paddle Directory, and Pablo. I've never played against Pablo, but I have played against George and played with George actually. I don't know who these guys that they're playing, but they seem to be decent tennis players. They got good volleys, so we'll see how it goes. Let's go and get a drink, bit of food, bit of sugar. We'll go again in a minute.
Right, game number 2, quarterfinals versus George and Pablo. I've actually played a tournament recently with George, and we went out in the second round, or round of 16, in a grade 5. We lost to a 12-year-old kid, so that was good. His partner was a grade 1 winner, to be fair. One of those pairs that you just get in grade 5 sometimes. But saying that, going into this game, George is a tricky customer, very, very solid, gets a lot of balls back. Very similar to Ross and Ben in the fact that you just can't get complacent. I've never played against Pablo, so didn't know what to expect. He was quite aggressive, but I felt quite comfortable cross-court, and me and Chris played really nicely. We took the first set 4-2, and then moving into the second set, they definitely started to play better, but me and Chris kept on our game, and we ended up taking the second set 4-2 as well. This was the final rally of the game. We didn't get too much interesting footage of this match. It wasn't too much that happened that was real interesting. But as I said, this was the final point. Me and Chris just staying solid, defending well, and ready to come in and finish the point off, which I believe Chris did in the end with a nice placed volley. So yeah, quarterfinals, 4-2, 4-2 into the semis.
Quarterfinal done. 4-2, 4-2, obviously still fast 4. Much better in that game. I think we were more attacking, less tentative. I think Chris went for a bit more. I went for a bit more. I hit a couple of bad shots, like volley, like smash off the top of the racket into the middle of the glass, like stupid stuff. But in general, hit really good strikes. And now we've got semis. We've got whoever's playing on court 4. So we've got 2 guys that play here, like locals here, against 2 guys I think from Cardiff, that I don't know. And one of them is about 10. And I have a record of losing to 12-year-olds. So winner of this in the semis, and then the final will be, if we get through, the final will be a good game because the standard on the other side of the draw is, I think, even better than our side. So yeah, feeling good. I think I need a bit more sugar again, more water. Only played 2 matches, but I'm absolutely knackered. I think it's because you got such a long wait. How long do you reckon we waited in between matches? Like at least an hour, wasn't it? If not more, hour and a half. It's 10 to 8 and we got here at 3 o'clock. We've been here 5 hours, have played 2 half-an-hour matches. Right, we're going pretty much straight in. We've had like 10 minutes since we finished. The other quarter finished at the same time and there's a free court, so we're going straight on. I think we might play a full set though instead of fast 4. The other boys are happy to do that as well, so jumping on now. The other semi-final looks really good. They're having a really good game on court 3 here. So whatever the final's going to be, it'll be a good final. So me and Chris just got to lock in for one more game, reset after. Let's go.
Semi-final time versus Craig and Adam. Craig on the left, Adam on the right in blue. And these guys are regulars at the club, play against these, as I said, semi-regularly. So should know their games pretty well. Adam's quite a solid player, good hands, comes from a lot of tennis. And Craig is quite an aggressive player, hits quite a flat overhead, so doesn't always bounce up off the back glass. Have to get quite low in defence to play against Craig. So as I said, knowing that going into this game probably did help us. We came out in this game really, really strong. I think me and Chris felt really confident after our quarter-final win. Even though it was only a 4-2, 4-2, I mean, it's a solid victory, but it was closer than the round 2 match. We definitely felt like we played a lot better, so going into this game, we were feeling confident. As I said, we started this game really well, and we actually won the first set 6-1. We did, in fact, choose to play full sets. So 6-1 in the first set, and then going into the second set, obviously me and Chris feeling confident, maybe too confident, because I think we kind of settled down, got a little bit complacent, and these guys came out fighting, obviously realising they had nothing else to lose. And we actually went 4-love down in this second set. And obviously, luckily, we did choose to play to 6, otherwise we would have lost the second set. So yeah, 4-love down, and I said to Chris, you know, we really need to lock in here. And Chris was getting a little bit angry with himself, kind of a couple of mistakes. I think we had a couple of miscommunications that weren't really doing us the best, in the best way, sorry. So we did manage to get this back. We won 5 games in a row to go 5-4 up. Don't really know how that happened, but we just managed to start playing a little bit better, forcing these guys to make a few more mistakes. So we went 5-4 up. These guys held their serve to go to 5-all. And then no, that's not how it happened. They actually broke us to go to 5-all. And then we broke them straight back to go 6-5 up. And it was a tight finish in the end. Adam playing lovely overheads down the line here. Kind of a gancho into the cage. What a point that is. Really well played from Adam. And we managed, as I said, to actually break them to go 6-5. And then Chris was serving for the match, which you'll see in a second. And we did, in fact, take the second set 7-5. So a 6-1, 7-5 win in the semi-final, setting us up really good for the final. Feeling confident, feeling strong. Lots of energy used in this semi-final, but we did get it over the line.
Oh, that was a tough semi-final. Won the first set 6-1 and then won the second set 7-5. Went 4-love down. So we did do full sets. What fruit do you want there? Just getting a bit of fruit down me instead of just eating loads of sweets, which I did in that game. Yeah.
He was good.
Nah, it wasn't. Wasn't very. Yes, Rach. Rach is jamming out. So, final, grade 5. We've got Miles and Matt, who we play against every week on our Thursday night mix-about group. And Miles is really unorthodox, and Matt is really good volleys. That comes from tennis. So let's see how we get on. That knackered me out a little bit, I can't lie. And we got the courts as long as we want. So we're going to definitely play to 6. She told us to play to 6. So let's go.
So final time versus Matt and Miles. Miles is the left-hander on the right-hand side of the court. Matt is on the left. These guys, again, play against them regularly. Not necessarily as a pair, but play against them regularly, kind of week in, week out. And this was actually such a good final. We got off to a really slow start, as you can see by that terrible attempt of whatever it was. We can't even call it a Bandecker or a Vibra. It was a mix between the two. And we started this game so slow. We were told to do full sets in the final, and we were going to play silver point instead of golden. So it was naturally going to become a longer match. And these boys were definitely fresher than us. They had a little bit more of a break in between their semi-final and final, and also they played fast four in the semis. So we were kind of tired going into this game. We got off to a really slow start. We were 4-1 down. Again, fast four, we would have lost that first set. But knowing that, we kind of locked in. Miles is a very awkward customer. He kind of plays his own way, plays his own game, comes really, really close to the net. Love this point, by the way. Miles gave up, thought I couldn't get it back, and we actually took that point. But yeah, Miles comes so close to the net that you have to lob him. But then if you get the lob wrong, he's got quite good overheads, so it's hard to then return. So like I said, he is a tricky customer. But we did work him out. I kind of worked him out at the end of the first set, playing low and slow to his backhand. And we actually ended up taking the first set 6-4. We won 5 games in a row to win the first set 6-4. Going into the second set, I'm not going to lie, me and Chris got absolutely hammered. These guys had far more energy than us. I think Chris said he was feeling really slow, quite sluggish, and we were, I can't remember what the score was, but the score in the second set was 6-2, but we went down really, really early on. I think we only had 2 games, we were 5-2, and then they took the second set 6-2. Then we went into a tiebreak. This is a great angle of Chris's kick smash, by the way. This is literally, like I said earlier, this is Chris's speciality. So this was still footage from the second set, just kind of being dominated. Matt with a lovely pop-out finish. And like I said, they were absolutely hammering us in the second set. Now, going into the tiebreak, it was a slow start. I think we were kind of 3-2 down, 4-3 down. And then Chris won both points for us to go to 5-4. And it kind of switched a kind of like a thing in his brain. And he just was like, energy was back, proper, like, he was playing as well as I've seen him play all day. And we just started to run away with this tiebreak. I was kind of hitting smashes, Chris was hitting smashes. We were just in our element, and we actually won it off of Miles's backhand into the net. So we actually won the tiebreak 10-4. What a final. Yes, we did take the W. So first video on YouTube, first win. Let's see how I felt after this game.
Get a trophy, that's fancy, isn't it? First tournament on YouTube, mate. First tournament on YouTube, first dub. First dub. Shout out, Chris. I don't know what to say. We've got to do prize giving, so we'll do that, and then we'll wrap up this video a bit later once I've processed what's going on. That's a great game, mate.
Yeah, it's class, well played. Really good.
Oh, look at that, mate. Go on. Hey! Cheers, mate. Thank you very much. Cheers, Nick. Thank you for that. Thanks for running that.
Can I get a photo of the 4 of you, maybe?
Yeah. Played, mate. Great game. Yeah. Really good.
Yeah.
Tall in the middle.
Tool in the middle.
Oh, then.
We've got this on show. Hang on.
Brilliant, thanks.
Cheers, Nick. Thank you.
Me to enter and win the grade 4.
I'm in the grade 4 already.
Right,
We're
win it.
in. We are in the grade 4, aren't we? We've entered the grade 4, yeah. Need a wild card, Nick. We should get in now. Even, I reckon, points-wise, we'll get in with that now. Right, actually got some points on the board. I don't know what to say. That was a great game, actually. We tried to make it really hard in the second set. First set, we were 4-1 down. I think we were 4-1 down first set, and then won 6 games in a row? No, 5 games in a row to win 6-4. And then second set, we just got battered in the second set, to be honest. In the tiebreak, we needed a bit of energy. Chris said he needed some tiebreak energy, and it was good. That was really enjoyable as well. But we go again tomorrow, grade 4. I think, we need to charge my battery so we can film it again. Me and Nick. Let's go. That is it. First vid, first tournament on camera, first W. You must be lucky charm. Camera's lucky charm. I know. It's different. It's quite fast at Rocket, and obviously I play all my paddle at Rocket, so I'm used to it. And I thought, like, this week this tournament would be one that I feel comfortable at, and I did. I didn't feel too nervous today. Played a grade 5 at Chiswick 2 weeks ago, and I lost to a 12-year-old. So that was good. That was really good fun. Anyway, grade 4 tomorrow, and we're filming that one as well. Let's see how it goes. Different partner, but we've literally got to go again in 13 hours. So that'll be good. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Champione.